Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you saw in my previous video, I got in this John Deere 620i gator, and it's in pretty rough shape. I got it pushed in the garage here this evening, and my cousin's gonna come down and help tear her apart, but there ain't much left on this thing, to be honest with you. It looks like it was a fully enclosed cab at one time, but it's trashed now. Still got a really good windshield in it. I'm gonna see if that radio works or not, because that's the same as like what's in the skid steer. Had turn signals too, and then has a battery still hooked up. Wonder where the battery is on this thing. That's insane. I didn't expect the lights to work. But I wish there was a key. Oh, there is a key. Right down here. And just not in the hole. So let's see if the radio works. Well, the radio not turning on. Can't believe that the whatchamacallit, lights worked, but the tack does work too. This thing has 2,500 hours on her. I'd say she's been ran hard, but yeah, the motor's just sitting in there. I need to pull it out. My back's not gonna like that idea, but gotta get her done. So it's got these nice aluminum rims on it as well. All the tires these two were holding air. These two were flat. But I put air in them and they're holding for now anyways. Not sure in how long they're gonna hold, but yeah, so I guess first things first, I'm probably gonna get the windshield off of there and work my way back, yank these nasty seats out and throw them in the garbage can, and go from there. Might try to get that cage off there and lift it out with the skid loader, but I don't know. I'll see what I get into here. Might clean the floorboard out too. That was gonna be the first thing I did, but I don't know if I want to now. Kind of gross. But yeah, I guess I'll set you guys on the tripod and get to work on this thing and see what I can accomplish. Starting to get somewhere on this thing. Got a few of the front pieces off there, the grill, the hood, windshield, the top part of the bumper, and then the radio, and a few parts that were up in here, in the seat and whatnot. I don't think the radio worked, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna connect it to a battery somehow. See if I can get it to work. And then back here I got that brake pad thingy off. Having trouble getting this bottom bolt out. It must be frozen there, so I'm gonna have to heat that up. And got the rear wheels off, as you guys saw. There's some of the parts. Motor, lifted the motor. Well, I got the exhaust off her too, but I lifted the motor out of its home. Sitting over there, and then I think that's about it. There was a bird's nest in that piece that was up here, and it had eggs in it. So this thing must not have got pulled out of the barn too long ago, because there's still eggs in there. But I guess I might sit down. It's getting pretty late and get pretty tired. But I might sit down and start tearing this motor here apart and go from there, because my body's starting to ache, so I really don't want to just lean over trying to work on this stuff. So I'll just sit down and get this motor tore apart. Probably won't film tearing the motor apart, but I guess I'll pick you guys back up when I start doing something on this thing again. Went to church this morning. Now I'm back out here with this gator. Came out here and got the 4 bolts out of the roll bar. So it is loose. I'm gonna open the garage door and lift it off there and get it out of here. And just like that, the roll bar is off. So now it's time to keep tearing it down and get it to turn into a million parts. But yeah, I guess I'll set you guys on the tripod and get to tearing it back down. Alright, this thing was disgusting as could be. Sunk up the garage. Made it reek in here. So I got the front bumper, radiator, roll bar, driver's side seat, and a couple other things off. Pushed it outside and power washed, as you guys saw in the time lapse. It's a little bit cleaner now. There's still some crap in the battery box area there, and then some underneath the rear diff. But it's a lot cleaner than it was. It's all in my hair now. It's kind of gross, but there's a bunch of coon crap, bird crap, mouse crap, dead mice, hog crap. There's a bunch of just gross crap, but it's a lot cleaner now, so maybe it'll smell a little better in here. So I'm gonna set you guys back on the tripod and keep working at it, trying to get all this plastic off here and so forth. So I'll put you guys back on the tripod and get back to work. platform off here. Revealed a lot more dirt and junk. Fuel tank got pulled as well. Pulled the air cleaner off. The whole dash is loose, but I can't get the steering wheel off. Been melting it. I don't know how to get a puller on there, but I'm gonna have to figure something out to get that steering wheel off there and to get that dash off there. But yeah, I'm making pretty good headway on it. Should be apart the rest of the way here in a day or two. So yeah, guess I'll pick you guys back up at a few. So my cousin stopped by last night, and as you can tell, there ain't much left of this gator. We got quite a bit knocked out last night. Big pile here. Got the rear diff out. I'm still debating whether I want to take the four-wheel drive mechanism off of there or not. CV axle, shocks, four-wheel drive shaft, front diff, a few other parts. Seems like on each lower A-arm and upper A-arm, I've had to at least torch one bolt. They seem to be froze into the bushings. Tried air hammer, sledgehammer, everything. Doesn't seem to want to budge on any of the lower A-arms. But I got this side all done, as you can see. It's all clean. So I still got that lower A-arm there. And then on the front here, probably going to try to take that ball joint out of the bottom there and sell this whole shock as one assembly. Get these lower A-arms out on both sides. And then the rest, there ain't much left. It's just a frame after that. So I guess I can get it out of there. I wish I could, I wish you guys could smell through the phone. Smells pretty disgusting in here. As you saw, I pushed outside and power washed some of it off, but there's still tons of crap in the battery box there and underneath other places that still had plastics on them when I washed it. But I'm gonna try to get these pieces torched off here real quick so I can drag this thing out and get it to smell a little bit better in here and cleaning my mess up and get these parts on eBay. So I guess I'll sit you guys on the tripod and get the torch fired up and see if I can't get something done. Just like that, got that nasty thing out of here. Front A-arms were pretty easy to take off, but I know I'm gonna have troubles getting that ball joint out of there, get the shock off there. But I got both A-arms on the front off so I could get that nasty frame out of here, swept up some of my mess. Now it's time to round up some parts, lay them in rows, get them on eBay. So yeah, the fun part begins now. But I drug the frame outside here. It ain't too heavy. Here's the frame, what's left of the old gator. It's gonna get a good power washing and then probably be put on eBay. Here's the rear support, that the rear diff and the motor bolt to, and I drug a few other things out here. I power washed it yesterday, drug it out as you guys saw in the video, and covered everything. So it's kind of a nasty mess out here now. But that's all right. I'll get her all cleaned up here sometime. But I'm gonna keep on cleaning in here, get these parts in some rows and start writing them down and taking pictures and whatnot, to get some of them out of here to start cleaning this garage up and get started on my next project. So I guess I'm ending the video off here. If you guys need parts off this gator, it's a 08 John Deere 620i. Four-wheel drive model. The radio worked in it. All the lights worked. The rear diff seems solid. The motor I ain't tore into yet, but it's probably shot. So I'm going to tear the motor down all into pieces and parts. So if you need any pieces of parts off the motor, shoot me a message. I'll leave my email in the description below. I'll also leave a link to my eBay store in the description below too. You should see these parts starting to pop up on there here in a couple days. So yeah, I guess I'm going to start cleaning up in here, get started on my next project. So I guess if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button for me. And got a bunch of good content coming your way. So if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button as well. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching.